Okay, we
So
have a bit of time left, Lisa. What do you want to spend? Maybe a couple more apps you can point out for us. Do you want to focus
yeah.
on day or night?
Let's get into the rest of the day. So with
Yeah,
the V and the savers, or sorry, the R,
yeah.
the R is basically reading.
Yes,
Doing a little bit of, spending a little bit of time feeding the brain
yes.
or setting up a new hobby. So I'm going
Hmm.
to say, again, if you want to download, let's say, the Audible app, or there's the Amazon Kindle app. If you're an Amazon Prime user,
Yeah.
you know how many resources you have out there that are
Tons.
available to you.
Yeah.
Get Spotify uploaded onto your iPad, onto your cell phone, whatever it is. Get some great podcasts. Listen to whatever it is that's going to make you feel right at this time.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of us are staying on top of, the updates that the news is maybe giving us, but
Yeah.
let's stay updated on what's feeding our soul.
Absolutely. I've read probably about 6 books since we started the quarantine, and it's the only thing that's taking me away from the doom and gloom of the news. So watch a funny show, read a book, do something that's light and happy that takes you out of this reality. I think it's the best way to find an adventure without leaving your house, for sure.
100%. I'm going to say download some meal prep apps as well. So you
Yeah.
can, you talked about it so many times on Cityline. It can take an inventory of what you have in the fridge and spit out what you're going to cook for the day.
Yeah.
Another one that I love is a closet app. This is for
Ooh.
like Fashion Friday on a Monday.
Okay.
So there is an app out there called Purple. I'm going to give you the actual spelling of it. It's
Yeah.
Purepl.
Okay.
Okay? And it's going to take you into your closet, and you literally just take photos of what you have in your closet.
Yeah.
And instead of being in the same thing every day,
Right.
which again, I'm guilty of,
Yeah.
if it's only just your athletic clothes, it's going to make, let's say, a customized outfit for you for the day. So it's like how to switch up your routine in the most simplest ways.
That's
Listening to
awesome.
listening to something that maybe you've never listened to.
Yeah.
Listening to a playlist that's going to make you feel happy.
Yeah.
Getting in an exercise routine. Changing your clothes.
Putting on makeup. Putting on earrings. All of these
Girl,
things are like, they're happiness boosters.
I put on eyebrows for you today, girl.
They're
and it took
really
me a
pretty.
long time.
They're really pretty.
All right, the last one is I'm going to say, if you want to actually live by an agenda, so I am personally a written agenda girl.
Yeah, me too.
Like even in my corporate days, Mondays were so important to me for 2 reasons. It was called Office Monday. I would go into the office, set up all my appointments for the week, get my agenda done, my to-do list, the whole thing, from a professional as well as a personal perspective.
Yeah.
There is Microsoft To Do. There is another agenda app called Wunderlist, which is fantastic. If you wanted to get a group of people in on a specific task, you could do that.
Okay.
Invite them in. You also have an agenda app called Asana. Some of these are paid, I'm going to mention, and some of them are free.
Okay.
You just have to go in and see sort of what your budget is and see which ones are free.
Okay.
So I'm going to say getting your to-do list is key. Scheduling everything in, I think right now, is important because these apps hold you accountable.
Yes.
They don't forget about you.
No, they'll let you know about yourself.
Exactly. Yesterday I didn't love my dinner, and the My Fitness app was like, so it's nighttime. What are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you having a margarita or what?
Right.
Okay, and then the last one, which is the biggest thing, and I know, again, shout outs to Carlin who's watching.
Yeah.
The last one in the S.A.V.E.R.S acronym is Scribe. And what I mean by that is writing.
Right.
There's a lot of journal apps out there right now. And I'm just gonna, I'm gonna take you through some. It's an opportunity to stay grounded and, again, remind yourself that there's a lot to be grateful for during this time. We have each other. I want to acknowledge the fact that we're not all in the same boat. Mm-hmm. Everybody is very different. We're all living very different lives. We're taking this all, in a very different way.
Yeah.
And so with that, if you're new to journaling, There's something called grid diary.
Mm-hmm.
What that is you basically, on the date, you go and you maybe take a photo of the thing that you're grateful for.
Oh, I like that.
If that's your health, if that's your home,
Yeah.
it'll actually log into the date, the photo that you have.
Yeah.
And it gives you an opportunity to write about what did I commit to for the day? What am I grateful for? Things that I wanted to do, so my goals for the day. And then at the end of the day, what could I have done to make today better? And how I'm going to.
So you're sort of checking in with yourself. You're checking in with your goals for the day. You're checking in on what you didn't accomplish and maybe why you didn't accomplish it, maybe putting it off to another day. But I love the idea of documenting the things that you're grateful for, because every morning when I take a hot shower, I'm like, oh my gosh, I get to take a hot shower. Or every morning when I have my coffee, I'm like, oh, I get coffee every day. Like, this is privilege, actually. This is privilege, and we should recognize that, right? So I really like that.
Yeah. So there, again, I'll send you guys a list on all the apps that I recommend. There's one morning, which I love. Again, it's starting the day or ending the day with what are you grateful for? What would make today great? So maybe that's how you start your morning. And then you end your day with what are some of the wonderful things that happened throughout the day? What are you grateful for? Your daily affirmation, and just remind yourself as you go through. I'm going to say ending the day with journaling is key. And then, of course, circling back to your meditation practice and using maybe a sleep-guided meditation. In my mind, that's the perfect day during
I love that. Okay, Lise, before I let you go, what was the V in S.A.V.E.R.S?
That was visualization.
Visualization. And by the way, she's going to write all of these out for you. It's all going to be at cityline.tv. But I just wanted to get an answer for this viewer right now, visualization. And did you mention a recipe app?
I did not mention a specific one, but the ones that I really like is Mealtime.
Mealtime.
The Meal Prep Pro. Okay. I don't know if any of you follow Tasty on Instagram, but they're awesome.
Yeah.
They're great.
For sure, really good.
Yeah, and then again, going back into the exercise stuff, downloading one called Waterlogged.
Oh, Waterlogged.
I am so bad at drinking my 8 glasses of water every day.
Me too.
Get me to drink tea, coffee, you know, BCAA, a protein shake, all that stuff. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But water, straight up.
Boring, right? I drink a whole bunch in the morning, and then at night I'm like, oh, when's the last time I had a glass of water? 11 a.m.? Like, I have so much in the morning and then like none. So yeah, it's good to have that reminder. Thank you so much.